We're joined by Slava, the CEO and founder of evee Car Rental Service. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
Tell us, how did you come up with the idea of renting cars out?
Oh, that was 7 years ago, believe it or not, when there was less than 1,000 cars across Australia. So I have to credit Tesla for giving the initial inspiration. You know, they were making these incredible vehicles that were safe, fast, reliable, clean, but they were unaffordable to majority of people. So I just wanted to help spread the word, get more people to experience an electric car and hopefully get them excited about the cleaner future. So we first started with a small fleet of electric cars, renting them out, but soon realized that in order to scale, we needed to create a car sharing fleet. So that transitioned into a peer-to-peer platform for sharing electric vehicles.
Yep. And so you started out sort of with your own car, and what's the situation today? How many people are on the platform today?
Yeah, so started with just one Tesla Model S back then. Then we had 3 cars in our little fleet. Now we're close to 200 vehicles across Australia, but the real growth happened over the last 3 years when we started to see more electric cars come into Australia. They've become a lot more affordable. And so, we more than doubled the number of vehicles as well as rental days and customers 3 years in a row now. So we've been growing quite
What's
rapidly.
the average rental? Is it just a day or do people take them for a few days?
Yeah, it's anywhere from 1 day. Some people that are coming from overseas, for example, exploring Australia, they take it for 2 weeks, 3 weeks at a time. So average duration is about 3 days, just over 3 days. But there's quite a range of duration.
So I've got an EV. How do I go about putting that up on the platform and renting that out to people?
Yeah, so it's very simple. You go online, list your vehicle up with, you set the availability, set the pricing. We can recommend your pricing if you're unsure. Upload the photos of the vehicle, the description, all the little details, the adapters that you have for the car, and we start marketing your vehicle. Once you receive the first booking request, it's important for you to switch the insurance to our partner provider so that you and the renter are covered for rental use of the vehicle. Okay. So that's the important bit that you need to know.
Don't stay with your own insurance, you switch to the provider you have that'll cover the third parties who are going to drive the car.
Most likely, most private insurers have an exclusion for car sharing use, car rental use. So we have that access to that policy through our partners.
No, that's very good. And what about if I want to find a car on the platform? I'm on the opposite side. I haven't driven an EV before. How do I go about doing that one?
Yeah. Whether you've driven an EV before or not, if you have one and you're traveling, you probably also prefer to drive an EV when you're traveling. So you go online. It's a simple search. You select the location, the dates, and we will show you the available vehicles for the dates. You can filter them out by make, model, availability, pricing, and choose the one that you like. You also get to see the rating of the vehicle, see who the host is. So you're actually renting from an individual. So if it's an electric car that you haven't driven before, you can ask that person, your host, all the questions, whether it's ownership related or just how to use it, about the features of the car. Also, since it's such a personalized experience, if it's a Tesla vehicle, for example, or other cars that have mobile apps, you get to access the mobile app as well for the vehicle, which is a nice addition to the whole experience.
Very good. No, that's good. And I know when I've looked on there before, for example, in Melbourne, there's a girl in a city who rents out her little Mini.
That's right.
The feedback from the people who rent from her is amazing about the details she goes into before they drive the car away. So it's a very good service. Now, the thing is, you've just launched a crowdfunding equity campaign. So what's that about, and what's the intention behind the funds you raised there?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, thanks for asking. So it's an equity crowdfunding campaign. So we've been growing, a fast-growing business. We're a startup, a team of 8 at the moment, and we've launched an equity crowdfunding campaign. So inviting all electric vehicle enthusiasts and just people who want to support a business to invest in us and essentially become shareholders of the company. So the campaign is now running live on the platform called Virtual. You can go and express your interest in investing in the company. The reason we're doing that is to further support the growth and expansion of the company, develop new features, mobile app, but also improve customer experience and improve and double down on our marketing offering so we can really scale and spread the word about the business.
Yep. And when does that sort of look like happening? I think you've got an investor night coming up or something, I think on the 22nd, but when would you look to close that, do you think?
So yeah, it's a fixed duration campaign. We launched on the on Tuesday this week.
Yep.
There are expressions of interest at the moment that are being taken. So if you go online and find the campaign, it's on our website. At the top of the website, you can see the link, or you can just search on the virtual platform directly. So you can express interest now. Over time, we will be releasing more information, more detailed information with the full offer document as well. That will have all the financial details about the campaign. That will happen in 12 days from now. That will be followed by a 48 period of time when only those who expressed interest could invest. After those 48 hours, the campaign goes live for another 2 weeks to anyone to invest in the company. So we're looking at closing the campaign on the 13th or 14th of April.
Oh, geez, that's an exciting time, isn't it?
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
transformative.
Something really big, something we've never done before, but we thought as a community-driven business, we have the hosts and the renters and people that are passionate about electric cars, that we should try and invite them, for the ride. So,
And just to close it out, this weekend at Fully Charged, how's that gone for the company?
I'm pleasantly surprised. We launched the business in 2016. Maybe there was less than 1,000 electric cars then. I probably mentioned that.
Yep.
Imagining something like this, such a turnout, and so many people and companies honestly curious and interested in transport electrification is just very exciting. I'm very pleased. It's amazing.
Yeah, no, it's been a great weekend, and thank you very much for your time.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.